There's a short list of ordinary, everyday purchases that is quietly stealing more than $1 million from you over your lifetime. Not a stock market crash, not some bad business deal. Just regular things. Things you probably bought this month without thinking twice. And here's the part that stings. I bought almost every single one of them. For years, I thought I was being normal. I was being robbed, slowly, one small purchase at a time. So today, I'm going to walk you through 10 of them. And I'm not just going to list them. I'm going to put a real dollar figure on each one, using nothing but government data and the long-run average of the stock market. Then, I'm going to add it all up. That final number? It honestly made me a little sick. Listen, picture two people. Same job, same paycheck, same plain middle-class life. One of them keeps buying everything on this list. The other one quietly stops. 30 years later, one is still living paycheck to paycheck, stressed, with nothing saved. The other is sitting on over $1 million. Same income their whole lives. The only difference is this list. Now, quick and honest before we go further. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not personalized financial advice. Everything here is general education, based on public data and what I learned the hard way. Your situation is your own. Talk to a fee-only fiduciary before you make any big money move. All right, let's get into it. Here's the engine behind every number I'm about to show you. Historically, the U.S. stock market, the S&P 500, has returned about 10% a year on average over the last century. That's not a promise. Some years it's up 30, some years it's down 20, but over decades, that long-run average is the reason a few dollars saved today can become a small fortune later. So every time I say, if you'd invested it instead, that's the math I'm using. Keep a running tally in your head. I'll keep one on the screen. Number 1, a brand new car. Now, hear me out, because this is the big one. The average new car in America now costs right around $50,000, and the moment you drive it off the lot, it starts bleeding value. About 20% gone in the first year. That's $10,000 evaporated before your first oil change. After 5 years, a new car loses more than half its value. Here's the move. Buy a gently used car, 2 or 3 years old, and let someone else eat that first brutal drop. The difference is around $20,000. Invested at the market's long-run average for 30 years, that one decision, made one time, is worth about $350,000. One car. That's the trap nobody runs the math on. I learned this one the expensive way. Years ago, I bought 3 brand new cars in a row because a new car felt like proof that I had finally made it. All it actually proved was that I was handing a dealership my future, one shiny trade-in at a time. The smell wears off in a week. The lost money never comes back. Number 2, carrying a balance on your credit card. The interest. As of the latest Federal Reserve data, the average credit card now charges over 21.5%. Let that sink in. If you carry a balance of $6,000, and that's pretty typical, you're handing the bank about $1,300 a year, every year, for nothing. That's roughly $108 a month set on fire. Invest that instead over 30 years, and it's about $245,000. The card isn't the problem. The balance is. Pay it in full every single month, or that card is quietly working against you. Number 3, extended warranties. The salesman corners you at the register. Protect your investment, only a few dollars a month. Consumer Reports studied this for years, and the numbers are brutal. 55% of people who buy an extended warranty never use it for a single repair. On cars, people paid about $1,000 on average and got back around $700, a $300 loss just for the privilege of worrying less. Skip it. Take that $1,000, invest it, and in 20 years, it's nearly $7,000. Self-insure. Keep a small repair fund and pocket the difference. Number 4, bank fees. This one makes me angry because it's pure theft of your own money. Overdraft fees, monthly maintenance fees. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that people who opt into overdraft pay around $260 a year, and frequent overdrafters pay closer to $380. For what? A computer moving your own numbers around? There are dozens of free checking accounts and high-yield savings accounts that charge nothing. Switch. That $300 a year invested over 30 years is about $56,000. $56,000 handed to a bank that already has plenty. Number 5, the lottery. I know somebody's grandma won, but let's be adults about it. The average American spends about $320 a year on lottery tickets, and according to the Census Bureau, ticket sales have nearly doubled since 2008. It's a tax on hope. Your odds of the big jackpot are worse than getting struck by lightning twice. Take that same $320 a year and put it in an index fund, and over 30 years, it grows to about $60,000. That's a real jackpot, the kind you actually win. Quick gut check before we keep going. We're only 5 items in, and we've already crossed $700,000. $700,000! And I haven't even gotten to the one that I personally wasted the most money on for the longest time. That's coming. Stick with me. And if you want this whole list as a simple one-page checklist you can stick on your fridge, I made one. It's called Pop's Retirement Checklist, and it's completely free. The link is right below this video. Grab it, then come right back.
Number 6, paying brand name prices when the generic is identical. This is the one that quietly drains people who think they're being smart. The FDA requires that a generic drug have the exact same active ingredient as the brand name. Same medicine. They're sold for roughly 80 to 85% less. Nearly 8 out of 10 prescriptions in this country are already generic, for a reason. And it's the same story with store-brand groceries, batteries, and basics. You are paying extra for a fancier box and a bigger advertising budget. Switch to generics across the board, and the average household saves around $40 a month. Invested over 30 years, $90,000.
For choosing the plain label. Number 7, premium gas in a car that doesn't need it. If your owner's manual says regular, premium does absolutely nothing for you. AAA put this in a lab and tested it. No more horsepower, no better fuel economy. Nothing. They found American drivers waste more than $2 billion a year pouring premium into engines built for regular. The Federal Trade Commission says it plainly. Check your manual, use the octane it calls for. For most people, that's a wasted $30 a month at the pump. Over 30 years, that's about $68,000 burned up, literally, for zero benefit. Number 8, subscription creep. This is the silent killer, and it's the one that got me for years. Let me tell you something. A while back, I finally sat down and read my own bank statement, line by line. I found 6 streaming services. I was actively watching one. I found a membership to a gym that had closed, an app I'd signed up for to plan a trip I took 3 years earlier. It added up to nearly $70 a month, just leaking out every single month for absolutely nothing. And the whole time, I'd been telling myself I was good with money. It's not the big, obvious bills that get you. It's the $5 and $10 charges you forgot you're even paying.
The streaming service you watched once. The app you signed up for and never opened. The free trial that started charging 8 months ago. Sit down tonight and actually read your bank statement, line by line. Most people find at least $50 a month of stuff they don't use. Cancel it. That $50 a month invested over 30 years is $113,000. $113,000 for subscriptions you'd forgotten existed.
Number 9, upgrading to a brand new flagship phone every single year. A top-of-the-line phone now costs over $1,000, and the one in your pocket still works perfectly. The honest truth is, the new model is barely different from the one you already own. Keep your phone 3 or 4 years instead of 1, and you save roughly $700 a year. Do that over a working lifetime and invest the difference, and it's about $130,000. That's the cost of always having the newest glass rectangle 6 months before your neighbor. And number 10, The most expensive money in America. Payday loans. If you only remember one thing from this video, make it this one. A typical payday loan charges $15 for every 100 you borrow for 2 weeks. That sounds small. It works out to an annual rate of nearly 400%. 400. A $300 loan costs you $345 to pay back, and most people can't, so they roll it over and the fees stack, and it becomes a trap that's almost impossible to climb out of. Never touch these. Build even a tiny emergency fund, a few $100s, and you never have to.
All right, moment of truth. Let's add it all up. The new car, the credit card interest, the warranties, the bank fees, the lottery, the generics, the premium gas, the subscriptions, the phone, the payday traps. Add up what a typical person torches on this single list over a lifetime, with all of it invested instead at the market's long-run average, and the number comes to more than $1.1 million. $1.1 million. That's not a typo. That is a paid-off house, a comfortable retirement, and money left over for your kids. Gone. Not to a crisis, not to bad luck. To ordinary purchases you made on autopilot. Remember those two people from the start? Same paycheck. This list is the entire difference between them.
So here's what I want you to do, and it's not complicated. You don't have to fix all 10 today. Pick 3. Just 3 off this list this week. Cancel the subscriptions, pay off the card, skip the warranty. Then take the money you just freed up and actually invest it. Boring, automatic, every month. That's it. That's the whole secret. The wealthy aren't smarter than you. They just quietly stopped buying this list a long time ago. I put every one of these into that free one-page checklist for you, Pop's Retirement Checklist, so you don't have to remember it all. The link is right below. It's free, and it might be the most valuable thing you click today.
And remember, this is education, not advice. Your situation is unique, and the market is never guaranteed. Get personalized guidance from a fee-only fiduciary before you make a big move. But the principle never changes. Stop buying what makes you look rich and start buying what makes you rich. That's the truth, plain and simple.